What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. Got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it, yo. GSGang taking a knee. What is popping? We about to dig into some shit, and I want to talk about this for a minute before we do. So these are artists that are coming to us. This track is coming to us from the Roc Cartel music group, which, if you guys aren't familiar, let me bring you up to speed. I had inquired about them during my interview with Critic, and Critic, if you didn't check it out, please go check that interview. Super dope interview. Probably one of my favorites I've ever had on the channel. But we did an entire section where I had him break down, like, is he signed to a label? Who are they? What do they represent? And I loved everything that he had to say about it. So essentially, it's a label that is designed for artists who have the entrepreneurial drive and just need a little extra push. You know what I'm saying? And the way that he goes on to describe it, I don't want to put words in his mouth. Please check the interview for the full breakdown. But if you give me a label, if you give me a music entity that is not trying to leech and destroy and control their artist, but actually cares about the music that's being produced, that cares about artists being able to tell their own stories, that cares about the culture behind it, and not just like trying to attach themselves to leech off percentages and really like kind of like 360 dealing artists into the ground. If you give me an entity like that, that's who we should be supporting. Those are the type of people that are going to allow the music industry in different countries to flourish and bring hip-hop to the forefront and shit like that. Like, I'm here for it, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said though, comes good and bad. So the bad side is, because I fuck with them and I want to help promote the music, this did not go through quality. This could be a fucking terrible track for all I know. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to go and we're going to see how we feel about it. But full disclosure, this did not go through quality first. I'm just doing this off the strength of, I love what I'm hearing about them. I think that I really fuck with them and the mission that they have. And then look at the names. We got 3 names here, right? So this is coming from Roc Beats. If you guys didn't peep, we just did an entire EP that him and Critic did, the Midnight Marauders, and I said it, the best way I could say it is how I said it in that interview. I went into this album as a Critic fan, and I left as a Roc Beats fan. This dude's music is fire, dog. Everything from the instrumentation to the way that the entire vibe and soundscape of the album felt like it was cohesive. The dude is very, very talented. So I'm already excited to jump into this. Now, Young Verbal and C3, I do not have any experience with. Young Verbal, I did see promote a lot of the stuff that we were doing through the Roc Cartel music group, right? I seen him retweeting stuff. He was showing a lot of love. I do think he unfollowed me. I went to go like check his music out when this got sent over to me. I hope I didn't piss him off for some reason. Might be Twitter politics. I don't know how that stuff works. We're gonna check him out though. But that's the type of shit that I'm talking about with this group. Like, you see these artists that are showing each other love and retweeting out the fucking music for each other and shit like that. And like, that's what it's all about. It's not always about, yo, I can bury everybody on the mic. It's like, yo, can we grow this as a community, as a culture, so that everybody can eat? I love seeing that shit. Now, C3, I have no insight about whatsoever, other than I'm pretty sure he's one of the cats that I was told is like an up-and-coming legend, right? I think I was told that he's one of those cats to keep an eye out on, that his pen game is crazy. So I have very high expectations of this track. I think this shit is going to be fire. With that being said, let's get into it. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the little bell notification guy. We about to eat, baby. Let's go. Let's get into it. Hey. I have no idea what to assume from this. It's called Where I Come From. This could be anywhere from like a fucking anthem banger track, you know what I'm saying, to playing the whip while you're driving around the hood, to like some type of deep introspective stuff, like really talking about like from the bottom to the top type stuff. I have no idea what to expect from the name of the song and from the artists that are listed. But let's find out. We about to see right now. I'm not gonna lie. The artwork kind of go crazy. This is like a whole ass album cover, and this joint's supposed to be a single. That's a fire image, my guy. Shout out to whoever did the graphics on that. That's fire. All right, let's get to the music. Let's go.
Roc Beats.
C3 and 5 men, they can't see the truth.
Look, if I tell you where I come from, you won't believe that I made it.
Like when I big boss and I told the conductor I'm destined for great.
Hold on, bring it back. What I tell you about the instrumentation, dog? As soon as those strings come in, the quality is different. Listen to the texture of each of the vocals that you see. Everything sounds like it has its own individuals. Like this is, all right, bring this back one more time. All right. It does sound like this is more of a serious track. I like the Spanish guitar type vibes and shit like that. Sound like we might be on some storytelling shit. Let's go.
Roc Beats.
See it when you find men, they can't see the truth. Look, if I tell you where I come from, you won't believe that I made it. Like when I big boss and I told the conductor I'm destined for greatness. Yeah, bought the city like a snake pit. Yeah, if you watch all the moves that you making. Yeah, bought the money for the taking. But everybody wanna take it. Will you make it? I'm from the concrete jungle.
That's facts. This is smoky room music for me right now, right? Like, I don't know if it's something about the strings and the tone of his voice. He's got that kind of like that somberness to it. I just see like, you know what I mean? I just feel like there's like smoke filling the room while this man's talking to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like the ambient vibe that I'm getting off of this.
The big city lights in the streets selling heat, I ain't talking chili bites. You them a stress, you have to die for your right. They say God left cause no man living right. Everything I had built with my two hands. Try to take it from me, promise I'ma move mad one. Take me for idiot, me shink a blue band. Streets give me wisdom and I'ma prove that. Yafi watch for the sirens and watch for the law. Cause the poor them patrollers I run with my dog. Church has heard people cause
okay, music theory, let's talk about it, right? Pitch and tone control right now is fire, right? So he had the very beginning is very like a monotone flow. This is the storytelling. Let me talk to you. His volume is low. This is more like, yo, I want you to listen closely, pay attention to the message behind what I'm talking to you. When it comes into the more musical side of things, the way that it picks up, and then listen to like the pitch control that he has while he's doing it, the purpose of that in music theory is to bring your attention back to the forefront. Because if it's monotone the entire time, you just start like fading out, you're not really paying 100% attention to it. That was smooth, and the transition between the one soundscape to the next was like seamless, dog. That was nice. Bring that back. What? See, like catch how he does that. This was fire.
lights in the streets selling heat, I ain't talking chili bites. You them a stress, you have to die for your right. They say God left cause no man living right. Everything I had built with my two hands. Try to take it from me, promise I'ma move mad one. Take me for idiot, shink a blue band. Streets gave me wisdom and I'ma prove that. Yafi watch for the sirens and watch for the law. Cause the poor them patrollers I run with my dog. Church has heard people cause gain is the cause. So I stick to my Bible, alhamdulillah. Praise be.
Let's go! Okay, alright, that was fire.
To God, watch my ups galavant. Stamp on my way and you don't stand a chance. I just run my race, leave my ups in the dust. Ambition never change, make it top as a must. Cause the city never sleep and the money stay coming in. Country like pan government. Hit my table for nourishment. Yeah, then we back on the hustle, yeah. Yeah, cause my people stay suffering. And the youth, them struggling. When they ask me where I come from, if I tell you where I come from, you
Transition is perfection. Dog, the way that they're so here's what I love about this, right? A lot of times we have conscious music and we have commercial music. I don't know that that's the best word, right? Conscious music isn't always easily digestible, right? It's not meant to be musically inclined and make you bob your head and shake your ass and shit like that to it. It's made to make you think, and it's made to be thought provoking. You feel me? Whereas like the alternatively to commercial style music isn't necessarily made to tease your brain and make you fucking feel anything other than like the energy and the vibe and the ambience. The fact that they are able to make something like this, where if you're listening to the message, they're talking about real life shit. You know what I'm saying? They're still representing exactly where they're coming from. They're acknowledging the struggle. They're talking about substance. But you would be remiss not to move a little bit while hearing it. The fusion between like the type of craft that goes into writing this type of shit, but also the craft that goes into like being able to float on the beat in a certain type of way that still makes you move. Like, this is how you get the youth to listen to shit that matters. This is how you get casual hip-hop fans, people who don't necessarily buy it for the lyricism and stuff like that. They just look at the charts. This is how you get them to start being more into the conscious shit, the shit that has the message, the shit that is the voice of the people and shit like that. Dog, this is nice on a lot of levels for a lot of reasons. Shout out to everybody involved in this. And this transition, I don't know who's who on the track, so you guys can just have to tell me like who went first, who took this, who took that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ignorant to it. I'm learning with you guys. Explain it to me down in the comments so we can give credit to who's doing what on the track. But as a collective right now, this is a nice, neat little package that's like very cohesive and feels, here's the thing, it feels intentional, right? Like, I don't think me seeing that on this track is accidental. I don't think they just happen to have substance on a track that also bops a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, they're playing a gray area. They're playing the fence between the two. And in my opinion, I think they're doing it really, really well. Let's bring this back a little bit more and go again.
Dust. Ambition never change, make it tough as a mask. Cause the city never sleep and the money stay coming in. Can't rely upon government. Hit my table for nourishment. Yeah, then we back on the hustle. Yeah, yeah. Cause my people stay suffering. And the youth, them struggling. When they ask me,
like, you're bopping your head to him telling you that we're suffering and the youth is struggling. Like, do you understand like how well you have to be able to understand music theory and put shit together to have that be the result that comes out of it? Like, there's no way that you just accidentally do that.
where I come from.
If I tell you where I come from, you won't believe that I made it. Can I make I know that I'm destined for greatness.
His voice with this guitar is fire. The fucking the combination of, like, I don't know, I think the deeper voice with the guitar was still dope, you know what I'm saying? But the transition and then the emphasis on the instrumentation with a lighter voice on it, like, this, just the sound quality of this is fucking fire.
See, the hood is like a slave ship. You gotta watch every move that you're making. And the money's for the making. But everybody wanna take it when you make it. I'm from the concrete jungle playground, ya Mapara. Wakas Rand West Side, ya Pirara. Happy Modogra Panda on the road to success, Ritenaris Nakara. I'm from the gutter like brown leaves and rainwater, where we hide a week's work in the drain water. Built foundation of ounces, forever stacking bricks, but we can't afford houses. Stay focused and you get where you headed. Out here, you lose your spark before you.
Nah. He's fire. Who is this? This track is amazing. Always stacking bricks, but we can never build houses. Yo, what?
From the gutter like brown leaves and rainwater, where we hide a week's work in the drain water.
Come on!
Built foundation of ounces, forever stacking bricks, but we can't afford houses.
Built the foundation off of ounces for... My guy!
Stay focused and you get where you headed. Out here, you lose your spark before you get load shedded. And I know that ESCOM abuses, but we're also stealing cables like iPhone users. Can't even leave the church open, so even for these blessings we pray with our eyes open.
Right?
But you never see it coming. One man risk it all when the rest left for nothing. Born, my people them never rest. Problems stay mounting like Everest. And every day is a battle test, laying in a cup.
Yo, I know Holster was geeking out. He got his mountain lions off in there. I see you, my guy.
Only time we truly rest. I love my hood and I say it with my chest. You're now looking at the product of the West. And that's my motivation. Looking for the gold at the end of this rainbow nation.
Come from, you won't believe that I made it. Like when I big boss and I took time destined for greatness. Yeah, born the city like a snake pit. You have to watch all the moves that you make. Yeah, boy.
The production on this.
The money for the taking, but everybody wanna take it when you make it.
scream noise there at the end. I feel like that was a little extra. And then a good fade. A good fade. A good fade. Yo! How? Yo! Like, if this is the first time checking out any of these cats, you gotta let me know down in the comments what your vibe is, right? I am taken aback by this track. This is fire. This is fire, dog. The ability to combine and fuse all the different elements that they did, and it sounds good too. Like, it sounds good. Like, yo, this was fire. I don't know that I have too much that I could add that would change and make this any better. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the scorecard. Let's go to it. Let's get small. We small? Let's pull up the scorecard. I think you can know where this is going. I am brand new to everybody here. If you guys don't know how this works, in order for me to be a fan of you on this channel, you got to get at least 3 of them. Look, they a solid 1 for 1. They a solid 1 for 1 right now. Target audience for this one, absolutely. This was incredible. Proper setting. Smoky room. Smoky room music. You can't convince me otherwise. If you don't smoke, you light an aggressive candle. Just do something, dog. Bars and lyrics. Here's the thing. Could I be hung up on the Everest line just being a super played out concept? I could. Am I going to? No. Because the other quality of lyrics throughout the entire track was so elevated and so dope that you're allowed to put a simple line in there because your audience isn't always 100% up to speed with your writing ability. That's part of the fusion, right? Like the fact that they are fusing the commercial vibes with the conscious content and shit like that. You have to throw the I don't want to say like dumb listenership, but like the casual, the people who aren't hip hop heads that are just kind of like tapping in for either the name or the vibe or something like that. You gotta throw them something simple out there so that they can bite on it too. You know what I'm saying? That's good artistry in my opinion. This is a 25 out of 25. Nothing I would change about this though. Delivery or vocals, everybody delivered. Everyone delivered. I think the music theory was fire. I think the combination of the guitar strings with the second cat's voice were just like fucking butter, dog. That shit was just dope to listen to. 25 out of 25. Beat selection, stop it. Could I nitpick the weird fucking Tetris noise at the end? I could. Did it take anything away from the track? It didn't. 15 out of 15. Sound quality, mixing, 15 out of 15. Nothing I would change. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to listen to more of these artists? Stop it. This was fire, dog. 10 out of 10. If you gave me an album and you told me that these artists came together to put out an EP and that the idea, the feel, the vibe was I want to make music that says something that still sounds good, bruh, I'm in. Let's go. Enjoyability, 10 out of 10. This is a cool 100. This is a cool 100 out of 100. There's nothing that I could tell you that would make this better. There's nothing I could add to this that would elevate it. You know what I'm saying? The little things I may not like here and there, like I pointed out, they're personal preference, nitpicking at best, right? And could just be something I'm wrong about at worst. This shit is a cool 100 out of 100. I love the shit out of this track. Let me know what y'all think. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. This shit was fire.